It's safe to assume that we are all familiar with the story of Romeo and Juliet, but some might not know that the story had existed in some shape or form long before it got picked up by Shakespeare. It is also interesting to point out that the story is indeed based on the life of two real lovers who lived and died for each other in the city of Verona in Italy in 1303. So while I was in Italy, I decided to visit this beautiful city and see what it has to offer. First things first, it's obviously the House of Juliet. Probably the most famous place in Verona. While we're on this subject, it's a good time to mention that everyone who is visiting the city is gathered here at this place. People just want to take selfies on the famous balcony or next to Juliet's statue. Another place with almost similar importance and historical background is the tomb of Juliet. In contrast to the House of Juliet, this place is a lot less lively, if I may say. So I got the Verona card for $20 for 24 hours. Let's see if it's worth it. They say you can use that in public transport as well. So I'm gonna try if I can use it in the bus. Third place on the list is the Roman amphitheater. Relatively smaller than the Colosseum we see in Rome, but is still a huge place that was built in 30 AD and is still in use today for large-scale opera performances and other theatrical shows. The old Roman gates can be found on multiple places around the city, some of which are very well preserved till today, and others Well, not so much. A little update on the Verona card, it does work on public transport as well. Nope, not this transport. I took a bus. But I'm pretty sure my driver was late for his audition for Fast and Furious because his driving was crazy. But Verona card is definitely worth it because it works on almost all of the places and there are so many places to visit in Verona. Another place worth visiting is the Lamberti Tower, which is about 85 meters high, standing in the center of the old town. And this place arguably gives the best views in the city. The character Prince Escalus from Shakespeare's story was based on the actual Scaliger family, which ruled Verona. The Scaliger Tombs is a small place with 5 Gothic-style tombs of the rulers of Verona from 13th to late 14th century, which is also the time around when the actual Romeo and Juliet lived. Number 6 is the Archaeology Museum on the other side of Adige River. What I don't understand is why have a painting of Verona in the dining room? But I guess when you're rich, why bother going out when you can pay some artist to paint the scenery on your walls?
Your love enhanced, perfecting me to make me more like you. King of kings and Lord of peace, you sanctify me through the truth. I haven't felt a love so warm and good like yours. Jesus, you're always with me. Spiritual blessings with your hand of protection, and you give me more.
About 2 kilometers away from St. Anastasia Basilica is the Castel Museum, which in my opinion had more interesting stuff, from old currency coins from Roman times to the Tesseract from Asgard, or it might just be a cube from Roman times as well.
With blood bought hope I can rest and say, it's by your grace that I am now been saved. I just wanna thank you. 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 I need your love from you, from you, from you. I
Right next to it is the Gaviak. Not the original one because that got demolished around the Napoleon era. They rebuilt this one in 1930s. Other than these, Verona has plenty more places that are worth visiting. But that concluded my short visit there. Until next time, take care, keep exploring, and peace.